Today's gospel, we could look at it in many different ways and have many different allegorical type interpretations. But if we look at it and see that the tenants were very satisfied with the vineyard that they had the wine press, they were very comfortable, and they wanted to kind of take ownership of it, to keep it. And so they got greedy. They didn't want to give what was due to the landowner, and they figured in one way or another they could take over and kill the people coming to collect the produce. And then finally they saw the sun coming and said, the landowner is gone. We can get rid of the sun and then we can keep the land for ourselves. And they killed him. I think there's a real message in there for us, though, regarding the kingdom of God. Jesus is looking at those men who killed the servants and killed the son, and the happiness they had in what they thought was their own little kingdom, their own little happy world. That they would do anything to achieve the happiness of their kingdom. And Jesus is saying, for the kingdom of heaven, we should have the same motivation to do anything to achieve the kingdom of heaven. Of course, he wasn't saying we should go out and murder people. But if we remember the parable of the coin and the parable of the pearl, what did he commend the people for doing? That they got rid of everything to get that prize. And that prize for us in our lives is the kingdom of heaven, God's kingdom. And that kingdom is now, that kingdom is the future. The kingdom is God's love. And God himself is love. And all of us are called to that kingdom, to give that love, to manifest it in our lives and how we live our lives and how we give it to each other. All of us are called to that. All of us are called to sacrifice everything we have to live in that kingdom, for that kingdom is not only now, it is forever. It is a hard thing to look in our lives and say, I'm willing to sacrifice everything for the love of God and for the love of my fellow man. But remember that backhanded compliment that Christ gave for the motivation of sacrificing ourselves for all, for the kingdom of God. For nothing else matters in our lives, in our future lives, in how we live and how we die, but the kingdom of God and his love, which manifests itself in our lives and hopefully in the lives of all our loved ones.